challenge in this Flite project, and today I'm going to talk about the concurrent design process. Actually, I will touch upon concurrent design, and I will try to explain how we have used concurrent design in this project, in the Flite project. So my outline for this presentation, some background and the idea behind concurrent design. I have one slide with some background information. The key elements of concurrent design, just a rough explanation of what it's about. Concurrent design in a distributed setting, where we look at some of the possibilities with today's collaboration tools and internet tools. How concurrent design was used in this project when we designed the course within Entrepreneurship, and how the students could use concurrent design principles when they take the courses, and some summary. So first, background and the idea behind concurrent design. What we have heard about concurrent design before. Those in the project has.
Everyone in the project.
We know that effective multidisciplinary collaboration is the key to success in most problem-solving processes for certain context. If you need to produce a solution where we depend on different expert areas, for instance, collaboration and multidisciplinary collaboration is important. And concurrent design is a method to obtain effective multidisciplinary problem solving where time and money can be saved while we are able to deliver products of better quality. I'm not really used to this computer. But okay, let's move further. NASA, I suppose you've heard about them. They was a pioneer in the development of concurrent design, as they had a pressure to deliver better results in a short time and at a lower cost when the Cold War ended. Because during the Cold War they had a lot of resources, but when that period was over, they had to spend less money on the project but still be innovative. And concurrent design was one of the approaches they came to in that context. So concurrent design has since NASA developed it, if you could say that, since the middle of the 1990s, it has been implemented in many fields, and of course then in fields where multidisciplinary problem solving is important. And the oil and gas activities in the North Sea, very close to Norway, they have several implementations. And this is also our approach to concurrent design is in a way, it builds on the experiences from the oil and gas industry. So key elements of concurrent design, what is it all about? Concurrent design means that the desired results will be achieved by means of a process, the right people, and utilization of appropriate tools. So we have, on the one hand, we have the people, we have the process, and we have the tools, and we have an interplay between these elements. And when we talk about the people in the concurrent design context, it's about that it's really important to find the right people which have the right skills, the right competence, and which have the authority to make decisions within their own area of expertise. So different peoples have to meet, and we have the process, and within concurrent design, a central part of the process is the concurrent design sessions. And a session is a workshop, very intensive workshop, where you know on beforehand what the goals for that session is. So when you meet in a session, you work very intensively to produce results and to design results. And to do that, you also have to utilize some tools, and different experts need different tools. They need their own design tools, for instance. Engineers use specific tools for the specific parts. So it's important to find, and also you need an infrastructure which is part of the tools for best possible collaboration. So concurrent design is much about to make these elements be best possible, and of course the output, and the very important thing from any project is of course the results we aim to produce. And in concurrent design we say that we have some intermediate results which are produced during the way, but it's very important to know about what do we want during the process, and also what should be final results when the process is finished. Yes, I move forward. Originally, concurrent design, it was specific concurrent design facilities, which is room where all the experts meet in the same room. They meet physically. Today the technology offers a lot of opportunities, so it's possible to have distributed settings. So distributed concurrent design is about to utilize the internet and collaboration tools to try to collaborate the best possible way when they are spread around Europe or around the world. And today we have access to different kind of collaboration tools. For instance, different kind of tools which support a range of communication possibilities. And in that context we could mention video conferencing tools, chat, email, blogs, forums, and so on. These are all tools for communication. Another kind of tools, or it could also be the same tools because they offer different things, but communication is one thing, but to cooperate is another thing. And today you can find, for instance, Google Docs, which is a tool where we can sit around the world and cooperate and co-write documents. And we can find other tools in that category, like mind maps, where you can collaborate to develop mind maps. And of course, you can find specific design tools where the users can work distributedly to work with the same model or the same design in a way. So there are lots of tools for cooperation, and also we need to support the articulation work in a project in an appropriate way. And articulation work, that is in a way work about how to make work, is that right? I think so. how to make work. Well, I mean, it's for instance, it's about coordination. It's about to make a plan of who should do what, when, and so on. And in concurrent design, we have, for instance, we have actions list, decisions list, we have a session plan, and so on, and that is part of this. But a methodology and chain participant is also necessary if we are to succeed. I mean, we have a lot of tools today available for us, but we also need to know how to use them in the best possible way. And distributed concurrent design is our approach and our answer to that question. So in this project, in the concurrent, in the Flite project, we used a distributed concurrent design approach when we designed this course within Entrepreneurship. And I thought I should tell you about the process. You can say first, this is a lot of pictures from the project. Here we can see we have a concurrent design session. We use ATP Connect, which is a video conferencing tool. Here we can see that we have used a collaborative mind map, call it that, which shows the process we are going through. It's a concurrent design process, which shows the sessions we have planned, and if you click on this and open, we can see what activities we should go through with and which results that should be produced already during the process. Here we can see we are working together on the document using Google Docs, and we have some communication here within Adobe with chats and so on. So in the Flite project, first we had to in a way to define the process. How should we use concurrent design in this project? And then we had a meeting in Greenwich, close to London, where all the participants in the project met for the first time, and then we went through this and learned about it. And after that, we had the distributed settings. So we had the first distributed concurrent design session in I think it was in December last year, and during the spring this year we had 4 working meetings where we worked on the design document. Here you can see part of it, I think. We worked on the design document for this course within entrepreneurship. So, and then we planned what to do before the session. We went through the session and updated the design document and planned how to go further. And after the last session, the design document was submitted to the quality board, and we got some feedback when we had partner meeting in Lisbon, and we made some modification after that feedback, and now we use this design document when we produce the course. But there were also some modification after that. That's not zero. So that is how we used concurrent design in this project. When it comes to the students, let's see. Concurrent design in the Flite project, we use it also, we will use it to stimulate collaboration among the students which should take the course in this project. And these students should collaborate to produce a business model or a business plan. They start with a business model and should end up with a business plan. And the students will learn some of the principles of concurrent design and its application in a distributed setting, so that they are able to do this in the best possible way. And the students will become able to work, hopefully, toward a business model, and they will analyze a business plan at the end. So they will go through some working sessions instead of having traditional meetings, because they have to collaborate about this, but not in traditional meeting, but working sessions where some goals are set on beforehand, so they will collaborate to produce a business plan. Then they have to do some preparation and some planning before the meeting starts, and we hope to have some purposeful collaboration and fruitful discussions during the session. That's the PGA for. And this makes it also possible to evaluate the work during the process. And the students, one kind of evaluation they will have is, for instance, peer reviewing of their business model, which is under development. So this is my last slide, and the main experience from this. Effective collaboration in a distributed setting, that's very important, that is key. And it is key throughout the project. From beginning, in this case, in concurrent design process, we often have 3 main phases: the preparation phase, the implementation phase, and the termination phase. In the preparation phase, we call it project collaboration, where we find which people we need, which roles do we need, how should the process be, what tools do we need in this specific project, and what kind of deliverables should be produced, both during the process and what should be available after the project is finished. And we also have to build competence and get to know each other, which we did when we were in Greenwich. Then we have the implementation phase, where we go through with the sessions, and everybody have to do the necessary preparations for each session. Effective implementation of concurrent design sessions. During the process, we have the completion of some intermediate results that might be, for instance, one session could be about how is the situation for this specific area, and we might, during That session produced with some situation analysis document, which is a document describing that. So we have to complete some intermediate result during the project, and also go through with the evaluation. And in the termination phase, it's completion of the final deliverables and an evaluation of the project. So that is the process. Yes. So that was my presentation, and unfortunately I had this outcome or text there. I should have been able to find it, and it was today. So that's how it was. Any questions? Okay.
Don't go into details. The CCD method is a big issue, but we will teach you the most important things and guidance how to use it. So later on, when everybody has tried it, and say, "Whoa, CCD we're going to use," then you have to read a lot.
Yeah. Say it like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.